Today we are checking out some
Scary horror films.
to get us ready for, the Christmas time, you feel what I'm saying? And I don't know what kind of freak watches horror films on Christmas, okay? You need to go to a mental institution immediately, okay? So the first one we are checking out is entitled Thanksgiving 2. What? Wait. What? No. 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 I am not trusting a robot to use hot equipment next to my face. That's not happening. I'm sorry. And this stupid girl is on her phone while a robot. No, that's not what we're doing today.
Mia, what are you doing?
What do you mean, what are you doing?
Mia.
Hi, I'm your mechanical interactive aide, but you can call me Mia for short.
Mom, this stupid robot's acting weird.
Why'd you buy this
It nearly
stupid
burnt
robot
my
in the
hair
first
off.
place? Ugh.
Mia, can you come here?
Thanks for joining me. For this holiday season, we're going to be making a delicious pumpkin pie.
Okay.
Let's jump right in. All right, for the pie crust, you're going to mix 1 cup of flour.
Why don't you let the robot cook instead of
Mom,
using
look what
those
she did to
equipment?
my
Like, what's going
hair.
on here?
Yes, I see.
I don't think this
Avery.
family is
I'm not even
thinking straight.
looking.
Yes, Avery, I see. We'll get it fixed tomorrow. Now, go get ready. Our guests are gonna be here soon.
My hair's burnt, Mom. It's burnt.
Did you need me, Mrs. Williams?
Yes, Mia. Did you do something to Avery's hair?
Yes, it's burnt.
What do you need?
Can you take that out of the oven?
Yes, Mrs. Williams.
Wait. What are we doing?
Mia, what are you doing? That needs to rest.
What? Mia!
Oh. Whoa, let's be careful. I will take these.
Okay,
Yes,
Return it.
Mrs. Williams.
return it back to the store.
Oh, our guests are here.
Return it back to the store
Can you,
immediately.
can you
Oh,
finish this
absolutely.
pie?
Wait,
Yes,
wait,
Mrs.
I'm sorry. Y'all programmed a robot to carry scissors. Are we thinking straight today? Like, the human mind sometimes that doesn't function the way it should, right? What are we doing?
Now for the pie filling. In a large bowl, mix together the pumpkin puree.
You don't need this video. You can just.
You're gonna take these here poison pellets and you're gonna place them in the food.
What are we talking about? What is this ad? Why would we need to place poison in food in the first place? What's this science experiment? And of course, they casually have poison in their garage. Great. Bait pellets, okay?
You did such a fabulous job making
Oh,
this.
thank you, my good sir.
Thanks, Dad.
I'm gonna need a nap after all this food.
Well, I hope you all saved room for dessert. Mia, bring out the pie.
Oh, that looks dry. Okay. We don't have to be moaning every single second. Oh, please. Oh God. Oh my days. Oh God. So just dead silent. Causing illegal behavior. My oh. Yeah. That's why you mustn't buy stupid robots in 2024. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, die. Yeah, all of y'all die. Yeah, you're like dumb. Look at y'all. Stupid. That's why you mustn't buy robots in 2024, okay? Elon is still busy, okay? Let Elon go to work. The next horror film is, I kid you not, OnlyFans Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone! Thank you so much to all my fans. And for anybody who's new, my name is Kira. Welcome.
Okay, Kira.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Do you like my new Christmas
Prince
outfit?
Charming? What?
Thank you. Thank you.
Prince Charming was crazy.
And because it's Christmas, I decided to have a special Christmas giveaway.
Nice.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much.
I want you. Look up out of here.
Very flattered. Thank you.
That's texted you. User 1234. How do you have my phone number? Are you my mom? Are you my dad?
What do
Wait,
you want?
I know where you live. Pull up. Think I'm scared of you? Like,
Okay, you've had your fun. You can stop now. Everybody, just stop. Stop commenting.
is this like 10? Oh,
I'm being
10K?
serious. Stop.
Going once, twice. So
I'm not for sale.
give me some money. Oh, hold on. No. You wanted to do OnlyFans on Christmas Day. Give me that money. I am declining that.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, I think someone is trying to abduct me.
Can you tell me where you are?
I'm at
Why is
home.
his voice so
Is there someone in your
horrible?
home?
Ugh.
No, I was just doing a live stream, and
Are you sure?
what?
Since when does 911 operators have the Sir SMB mic? Why does his voice sound so crazy? What is happening?
Are you sure there's no one in your home?
Leave me alone!
Who opened that door? Not me. I swear, if you jump scare me, I will. Ooh. Oh, okay. That's it. I was expecting, some booty, some booby. 3 True Christmas Horror Stories animated. It's a beautiful afternoon, snow.
On Christmas Day 2018, my girlfriend and I took a trip to her parents' house. This was my first time meeting her family,
Okay.
and I was excited to meet them. Christmas is by far my favorite holiday, and I love the Christmas spirit.
Okay. As
After
you
spending 3 or 4 hours there, though, I was definitely getting anxious to leave.
Damn, why are
My social
giants in
battery
your
had
heads?
been about completely drained. Sometimes it takes a lot out of me being around new people, especially if it's for a long period of time. I don't know why I'm like that, but I've been this way ever since I was just a small child.
Okay.
It's not that I don't like people or enjoy their company, I'm just a person that likes to keep to themselves, or maybe I should say I have a very select few amount of people that I love and
Okay,
interact
so
with daily.
anxiety.
I just wasn't used to being around so many new people and getting all of this attention.
Okay.
Right before we were about to leave, we quickly realized that over the 4 or 5 hours we spent there, we got lots of snow.
Nice.
I knew it was snowing, but I didn't think we were going to be hit with as much snow as we got hit with. There was easily an additional 3 to 5 inches of snow that was piled on top of the roads that were already in bad enough condition beforehand.
Okay. So,
My girlfriend and I
snow.
lived just over an hour away from her parents' house, so with the roads being as dangerous as they were, we got settled in. And we pretty much had no other choice than to crash
Did y'all
there for the
park in
night.
the middle of the street? Okay. No
Snow had
questions
no
asked.
plans on slowing down anytime soon, and there was no way we were going to drive under those horrible conditions.
Okay.
My girlfriend seemed quite happy about staying the night, but me, on the other hand, I wasn't so psyched about it. I wasn't going to complain though. I was just happy I was under a safe and warm roof with my girlfriend.
Yeah. Nice.
Plus I got to spend some more time with her family, and I really got to know her dad some more. We bonded over similar interests that we both had, like hunting and basketball, which I
shotguns.
thought was pretty cool. Her parents were very nice and welcoming to me, and they prepared a great meal for myself and everyone else, which I was thankful for.
Okay.
Maybe it wouldn't be so bad after all. I couldn't have been more wrong to think that, though.
What happened?
It was getting late, and everybody was venturing off to bed. My girlfriend Grace got us some blankets, and we went to the spare bedroom that we were staying in for the night.
Okay.
We turned on a random horror movie, and she fell asleep less than halfway through the movie. I, on the other hand, wasn't tired at all.
Let me guess.
All of a sudden, I heard this weird noise that sounded like it came from outside.
Okay, never mind.
It almost sounded like smaller-sized tree branches were dragging across the bedroom window.
Okay.
I really didn't think a whole lot about it at first, but it definitely caught me off guard and raised my suspicion.
A tree is shaking and scraping the window, and you are suspicious. How? How are you suspicious of a tree scraping the window? Are you okay? You know what? Hey, you do you, buddy.
I almost got up out of bed to try and take a look outside, but Grace was lying in my arms, and I didn't want to wake her up for nothing.
What?
I think I just assumed
Hell
that I was
no.
overthinking. A bit of time passed by, and I was finally getting sleepy, but I really had to use the bathroom.
Okay.
I got up out of bed slowly and quietly as possible to ensure I didn't wake Grace up, and I did my business in the bathroom,
Okay.
and I lied back down in bed after. As I was drifting asleep, I heard this disturbing-like scream come from outside. It was loud enough to wake me up and
Really?
startle me, but not enough to wake Grace up. I
Your
got up and I
girlfriend's
looked
dead, I'm
out the
sorry.
window, and I kid you not, I could see a person that was standing in the middle of the backyard looking at me. I wasn't so sure that
In the backyard. What are you doing there, buddy? What are you doing there? I think you're lost, pal. My backyard. No, matter of fact, call Dad. Get the shotgun. Get the shotgun.
they could see me, but I didn't weigh it out as an option. I didn't really care anyways if they could see me or not, to tell the truth.
Okay.
My gut told me something was terribly wrong, though. You know when you get that gut feeling of dread? It's an unexplainable feeling, but that's how I felt.
Why is he there in the first
Tried to
place?
wake my girlfriend up, but she's a heavy sleeper, so after a few attempts, I gave up.
Slap her. What are we saying? Get what? Matter of fact, get boiling water. Boiling water. Like, there's many ways to wake a girl up, even though she's a heavy sleeper. What are we saying? No excuses at all. What are we even talking about?
Stupidly enough, I ran outside by myself to go and see what the hell was
Of course you did. Of course you did. Of course you went out by yourself like a
happening. And the person I saw only a few minutes ago was gone. They were completely out of sight.
idiot.
I then spotted the footsteps in the snow that looked like it led all the way to the shed in the backyard. I followed them cautiously, but quickly at the same time. Then I heard the
course you did.
scratching sound as I was approaching the shed. It almost sounded like the way a knife sounds when scraped against metal. But even so, I continued moving forward.
What the f are we doing? What are we doing? First of all, you went out by yourself. Second of all, no sort of protection, no guns, no knives, nothing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna watch you die and I'm gonna enjoy it quite well. Watch.
As I got up closer to the front door of the shed, I noticed that it was cracked open.
Of course you went
I
in.
opened it some more and
like an
peeked my
idiot.
head through ever so slowly, with my heart practically beating out of my chest now.
I hope
And that's when I
that
saw the
knife
most
stabbed
disturbing
your
thing I
eyeball.
will
Oh
ever
my
see in my
days.
entire life.
Hi.
That same man from earlier was standing right there, no more than 10 feet away from me. He had a sledgehammer in his hand and was approaching me now. I stood there in shock for probably a few seconds, but I screamed.
A man is coming at you with a sledgehammer. You're like, what? No, I hope you die. I hope you die. Honestly, what are you
for help
saying?
as loud as I could immediately. I started to run back to the house, and he began chasing me. When I turned around, though, right before I got to the front door, he was out of sight. Almost like he vanished out of thin air. I didn't question it much. I was just ready to get the hell inside to safety. I ran upstairs in a panic to Grace, and I told her what happened. She started freaking out when I told her, even more than I was, and we woke her family up and told them as well about what happened. Thankfully, they have cameras up surrounding the perimeter of the house, so Grace's dad played back the footage so they could see what we were talking about. Unfortunately, it didn't pick up the man's facial features at all, and it wasn't any help in identifying the man. I barely got a good look at him either. All I can really say is that he was average height, that he had medium-length black curly hair, and he was creepy as fuck. For some reason, her parents didn't want me to call the police though, and I think they tried to convince me that it was some—
No. Bitch! Calling the police? What are we saying? What are we saying, dude? No! Absolutely not.
some sort of prank, and that we shouldn't be worried about it.
A man ran after me with a sledgehammer, and you expect me to believe that it's a prank? She like, I hope the whole family dies.
I don't know how the hell they could believe that, but I thought that was pretty weird.
Stupid, actually.
Something about that didn't seem right to me. You would think that if someone was on your property with a weapon and they chased your daughter's boyfriend in the middle of the night, that something would probably kick in inside of you. That was definitely way more than just a silly prank.
Okay.
The guy was going to fucking kill me, for Christ's sakes. I skipped out on going to Grace's parents' house every Christmas since. And I've been running out of excuses, but I really don't care to go back.
Yeah, that was the stupidest story I've ever seen and heard. Why are we not calling the police? Why are we sitting there playing with our fingernails? Call the police! 3 true Diddy horror stories. What? Okay. Merry Christmas, dude. Okay. Story 1.
I'd never thought a single night could turn my life upside down, but that's exactly what happened after that night at P. Diddy's party. You'd think an invitation to one of the biggest celebrity events in Miami would be the stuff of dreams, but I promise you, that night was anything but. It all started so simply. I was living in LA, trying to make it big in the music industry, like countless others. The connections weren't coming through, and I was starting to wonder if I was wasting my time clinging to nothing. Then, out of nowhere, a friend introduced me to someone they called the Prince. He was rich, mysterious, and apparently well connected with big producers. We hung out a couple of times. He heard me sing and instantly promised that he'd take my career to the next level. Said he could introduce me to some of the biggest names. And then came the invitation. An exclusive freak-off party with P. Diddy himself, right in the heart of Miami, during Ultra Music Week. It was supposed to be wild, unforgettable, life-changing. But as soon as we arrived, I knew something was wrong.
This
the
looks like
mansion
Drake
was huge, glowing against the night like something out of a magazine. People were everywhere. Celebrities I'd only seen on TV. Models draped in barely their outfits. Everyone looked perfect, but as I looked around, I started to feel it. But before I could react, security patted us down, took our phones and locked them in these weird little bubble cases. No cameras, no recording. That should have been my first sign. They weren't preventing pictures, they were hiding something big and nasty. Back then, I was naive enough to brush it off, thinking it was just some high-profile security measure. This was a private party, after all. Inside, everything felt different.
What kind of party doesn't allow cameras? What's the point? It's like promoting. So the next time we party, we have more people, okay? We like
It was dark, too dark, even with all the lights and music. I could see people in the pool, already tipsy, some
It was too
skinny
dark,
dipping as waiters
even
walked
with-
around,
okay,
handing
you know
out
what?
drinks.
Don't-
The air was laced with smoke and the thick scent of perfume. I tried to fit in, holding a drink, but something in me
Okay.
told me not to sip. It felt like eyes were on me, even when I wasn't looking. Then, out of the crowd, I noticed him. P. Diddy.
Wait, why is he fat? Why is he a boss character? And why is he humongous? So why P. Diddy himself?
He wasn't just a
Oh,
party host.
crap.
He was the king of the court, strolling through the rooms, eyes gleaming, watching everything like a hawk. Then he spotted me. He stared and nodded, as if I'd been singled out. At first, he kept his
There's-
distance,
it's like
just
200
glancing
people
at
here,
me
and
now
why you
and
look
then,
at me
almost
only?
like he was studying me.
What?
I started to feel a strange tension. Everywhere I turned, he seemed to be there, watching from a dark corner, or smiling to himself, like he knew something I didn't.
This is so stupid.
After a while, things got weirder. A man approached me, one of Diddy's sons, I think, and handed me a pair of white terry
Wait,
cloth slippers.
Diddy has sons.
Go in the house, he said. It's for VIPs only. I looked back, wanting to bring the prince along, but he waved me off. Just you,
Yeah, Drake.
he said with a grin. My gut screamed at me to leave right then, but I told myself that this was my shot. I'd
To
made it
leave,
this far.
right?
I couldn't turn back now. Inside the house, it was worse. The lights were dim, but I could make out everything. People were doing things. In each corner, there was something more bizarre, something so nasty the food would
Leave. Leave. Go. Fuck up out of here. Get the fuck out of here. There's no. Why are we here? If I see this thing with my very own eyes, I'm gone.
would churn in your stomach. It was like watching a nightmare come alive. People dressed in strange costumes, indulging in fetishes, things I'd only seen in movies.
Time to go, buddy.
In the center of it all was
Time to
P.
go!
Diddy, watching everyone, his gaze sweeping over the room like a predator stalking his prey. And then he locked eyes with me. I wanted to look away, but I was terrified. There was this darkness in his eyes, something almost inhuman. He started walking toward me, slow, deliberate, that
This is so
same
freaking
predatory
stupid.
grin plastered on his face. My heart was pounding. Every instinct was screaming for me to run. But his words? Oh, his words are what froze me in place. Enjoying my little party? You know, your life will never be the same after tonight.
What do you mean by that,
Then
homie?
he was gone, leaving me standing there, trying to catch my breath. I couldn't stay any longer. I turned to leave, but before I could reach the door, he was there again, blocking my way. His hand rested
Ow.
heavily on my shoulder.
So you expected me to believe that this humongous man beat you to the door first? Huh? Or so, buddy. Yeah, totally.
I forced a smile and tried to brush past him, but he grabbed my arm, pulling me closer and whispering, "Don't worry, he'll get used to it eventually."
No, I won't.
His voice
No, I
was
won't.
dripping with
Get me
something
up out of here.
sinister.
Get me out of here.
I don't want to.
I jerked away. My skin crawled at his touch as I stumbled toward the exit. The prince was waiting by the exit with a sick smile on his face. He'd known all along. I could see it now. The entire night was a setup, a trap. I thought you wanted to make it big. He smirked, inching closer.
Oh, my days,
With
what
all
is-
my
what is this,
strength,
dude?
I pushed past him and ran. I only remember running around the mansion like a maniac until I spotted an unguarded opening. It was towards the forest. I somehow managed to
The
escape and hail a
forest.
cab. My heart raced the entire way home. When I finally got back to my place, I realized just how close I'd come to something unspeakable. I'd heard stories about
A Diddy party. Oh. Unspeakable behaviors that. Oh, what was that? What on earth was that? What did I just click on? No, what? Oh, okay. Enough. That's enough. We're done here. It's over.